Goal is the opposite of what you heard when Evan Schoner was in net for the Cedar Grove Panthers. The former state champion in high school has a dedicated attitude when it comes to his play on the field and his work in the classroom. Evan holds 6 records as a goalkeeper at his high school, including a clean clear sheets record, which signifies 0 goals against. As for the classroom, Evan is fully invested in pursuing a career in event operations through his sports management major. He is also minoring in sports communication here at Sacred Heart. After transferring from Curry College for his sophomore year, Evan feels like Sacred Heart is the right place for him. This is Nathan Ruggiero reporting for WHRT Radio. How you doing, Evan?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right. So I want to start with soccer. So you talked to me playing soccer. So I want to know, how did soccer become your sport? How did you start to fall in love with soccer?
Really, it was at a young age. My parents put me in when we were real young, and it started with just kicking the ball. And then over time, I continued to play, and then I tried out goalkeeper, and I fell in love with it. And I was always on the defensive end whenever I played soccer, so I just continued to play goalkeeper, and that's how I fell in love with soccer.
You were telling me you're pretty good too. So you told me when I was interviewing you, you had 7 surgeries. So I want to know how that happened. Because I didn't ask you that, so how did that happen?
Yeah, so I've had tear duct issues when I was born originally, where my eyes would never stop tearing.
Oh, wow.
So before I was a year old, I had 3 surgeries on my eyes, and then I had a thing called Perthes disease in your left hip, where your hip bone is just growing incorrectly.
That's horrible.
So in 3rd grade, I just went through surgery, and that was a very long recovery. So I was in a full body cast from my waist all the way down to my ankle and my leg.
Wow.
And and then I've had 2 others.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. And then I want to ask you on your transition from Curry to here at Sacred Heart.
Yeah, it was very weird because Curry was really much a commuter school and wasn't really a school for people that lived at the dorms long. So every weekend, everyone would be gone, and you would just be walking around campus, and you're where is everyone? And they didn't really have a lot of activities going on campus. So then Sacred Heart accepted me my freshman year, coming in if I wanted to be a freshman, and then so I applied again for coming in as a transfer student, and they accepted me, and I fell in love ever since.
Awesome. Well, that was Evan, and this is Nathan Ruggiero reporting for WHRT Radio. Thanks for listening.